And before we continue to our next fight between Ballou and Ethington, we want to give a shout out to the president of Cage Wars MMA, which is Tim Rankin. His birthday today.
Yes, today is.
So happy birthday to Tim Rankin, Slim Lou.
The president of Cage Wars. He's actually one of the originating. Cage Wars has actually been around for a while. It actually started as a kickboxing promotion. A couple of the owners were mad that there was no place to take their students to fight locally. They were going to Massachusetts, Connecticut to fight, and they got together, started a company called Five Guys Fighting. Started Cage Wars as a kickboxing, pure kickboxing in a cage. That's how they did it differently, and it just evolved from there. You know, come and gone a couple of times, and Cage Wars 33 and 34 are the reincarnation that Tim Rankins has given to Cage Wars. He's not doing such a bad job right now.
No, it's a great event going on this evening. So happy birthday to Tim Rankin, Slim Lou. And right now coming into the cage is Tiffanie Ethington.
Our one and only female fight of the evening.
And you know what? I love the female fights. I've been watching the female fights for years now.
She looks so focused right now.
Yeah, she is determined to get in there and fight.
I would hate to be in there with her. She looks so focused right now.
And you can't. And as you know, some of the female fights are some of the best fights of the night.
Let me tell you, I think maybe it's because I was the only boy in 11 sisters. These female fighters go in. They wholeheartedly go in. There's no. I mean, look, she looks fairly calm.
You know, the greatest thing now is the women's divisions are becoming more competitive because you're getting more athletes coming in. Like
it's becoming more mainstream.
Yeah, more mainstream. So now you're getting better athletes coming in, better competition. Like you said, more mainstream. I believe a lot of people always thought, you know, Ronda Rousey was never going to lose, but she was, I think, ahead of her time before the real competition came in. Now that we all saw anyone can lose on any given day.
Hey, it's a fight. They call it a fight first.
Exactly.
Somebody's got to lose.
So right now coming in, getting inspected before entering the cage is Alexandra Ballou.
She is actually a product of Brian Beery Jiu-Jitsu. We were talking about Brian Beery earlier. World-renowned Jiu-Jitsu competitor, outstanding coach, all-around good guy. He breeds some monsters out of his gym, especially some jiu-jitsu monsters. It looks like her corner is going to be Brian and Dan.
And this fight will also be fought in novice amateur rules. As we have our ring girl walk around with the card for round one. She continues to strut her stuff.
Michelle, the lovely Cage Wars Cage Girl.
Cage Girl Michelle. I'm excited for this fight. You know, to be honest, I don't know anything about either one of these fighters.
I don't know much about either one.
And you know, that's the hard thing. I think people don't understand with the amateur fighters. There's really not much on them. You know, like that's why my MMA News I love is because Eric Howell is one of the does the most fantastic jobs with, you know, bringing
These
up
girls
and
are ready to go.
you know, getting new news about the amateur fighters out there.
I don't know if she looks focused or intimidated.
Well, right now, let me tell you, Tiffanie Ethington is, Alexander Ballou has got the height advantage on Tiffanie.
At least a good 2-3 inches.
So Ballou starting with that long striking jab. Ooh, big kick. And, you know, let me tell you, Ballou's got some thicker legs, some tree trunks for legs. And
she stunned her.
Yeah, and she's showing her will right now.
Now, my bet would be...
Well, she looks calm. Look at her face. She looks very patient and calm. She feels like she's the more dominant right now. You can see that in her eyes.
I feel safe saying that Tiffanie, coming from Brian Beery's school, is going to try to take her to the ground and keep her there.
That's a grappling gym, I take it.
Oh, yes.
And Alexander Ballou is putting on the pressure.
These girls are going in. Look at how focused and calm
she is. Ballou's got that reach. Oh, that spinning backhand.
Oh, my goodness. They're still going at it.
I don't know how neither one of those girls felt that. They just kept going through it. Oh, and Tiffanie.
Now she's got to answer some of these
Oh,
punches.
another spinning back fist.
She
just keeps landing. She's finding the distance with that.
Now she looks like she's going to give up. The referee will stop it and break.
We got a little blood right now pouring out of the nose of Tiffanie Ethington.
So he called a stop to the fight for some.
It's just a timeout, right?
Yeah, what it is he's going to have the doctor come in, take a look at the nose. He might think it's broke. That's what he just said. He thinks it's broke. Because it's amateur, we don't want them to get hurt. So Mike did the right thing. Stop, calling the doctor in, making sure.
It looks like it might continue. Let me props to Tiffanie. That is some toughness right there. And the crowd is loving it, throwing their.
Oh, I'm clapping already. This is phenomenal.
Look
how composed they are.
What a great second fight of the night.
Look at this. Oh, that put a little
Excuse
fire
me,
in
third
her
night
ass.
of the fight.
Look at this.
Tiffany's showing some toughness.
She needed that quick rest. Look at this. Oh, they're going in. Those punches aren't
And
hurting
Tiffany's landing some shots right now with those hooks.
Oh, my goodness. Look at this. She's going for guillotine.
Alexandra had to slow her down with that big choke.
She's got her legs wrapped up, too. I don't think she's got it. Nope, she hasn't got it.
Oh, Tiffany's hand came out. Looks like she was going to tap, but she's posting with it.
She's going to post up, pull her arm
she's going to
down,
snag her head out. Oh, so close.
Wow. That is unbelievable bout.
As Alexandra Ballou gets the big submission by the guillotine. She stands out. Look at the blood just all over her side.
I did not expect it to go that way.
No, I thought she was going to escape the way she was putting her hand up there and pushing.
She posted up. I thought she was pushing down on the elbow. I thought she was going to get out of that.
But let me tell you, though, when you got a nose like that, it might be broken. That's a pretty difficult time to breathe.
I did not think that was going to go that way.
Impressive by the young woman, Alexandra Ballou. Third fight of the night. Another round one stoppage.
That was fun. I'm speechless right now.
What a great fight.
Goodness. These girls went ham. I think there were more punches thrown in that first round than the other fights combined.
And you know what? They were big shots. They weren't little shots.
No.
Those back spinning,
they were
3 or 4
punches.
spinning back fists had to have landed, and that was brutal.
And they had weight behind them too.
Yeah.
They weren't just,
They were connecting.
She was trying to take her head off.
They were connecting very nicely. But Ballou, I give her props too. She fought through that barrage over the blitzkrieg that she took on and continued to fight through it and manages to get the front headlock and then throws in the guillotine, bringing her to the
They both
mat.
had great recovery. I mean, they both got rocked in the beginning. It was phenomenal.
Well, this is Cage Wars 34, ladies and gentlemen, here in Washington, Armory in Albany, New York. Great capital of New York State. And as Ed Kidder snapped the photo, I caught it just in time.
These girls are, oh my God, this is a phenomenal bout. Kudos to these girls, man. This is phenomenal. Unbelievable bout. That was great. I mean, she looks a little hard on herself. Can't be. It's a fight.
Yo, you know what? Both those women can't be upset about that fight. That was a great bout between the two of them.
Somebody's got to lose.
You know, even though it was one round, they gave the fans what they wanted. They came here to see.